Yakumo.
Hi, Leo.
Welcome to come back to the Yakumo and Lee conversation. So today we're going to continue talking about this exhibition. So again, this exhibition was hosted in 2015 in Kaohsiung, Pier 2, Art District. And we basically curate the show together, me and Yakumo. Yakumo was working as a co-founder and the music composer, also part of the marketing plans and installation as well. So there are many stories happen in the show. First of all, let me introduce those some of the documentary. So let me share the screen here. So this is a coffee space.
Yes.
Yes, the coffee space. Like, yeah, we check many coffee shop. We check many space. This is actually industrial style coffee shop.
Yes.
In
Yes. And it's quite wide. It's quite the space is quite nice.
Yeah, I think one good thing is this space also, I believe, initially designed for being a gallery, kind of.
Yeah. It's clean enough, right?
Yeah, the format. This is used to be was a factory. No, it's like
warehouse.
warehouse. Yes, it
Kind
used
of
to be a warehouse,
Yes.
and they changed it to those interesting, stylish places. For people who don't know Kaohsiung, Kaohsiung is also industrial city. It's a port city. We do a lot of import and export. So this style is actually very much match this our the city itself. And also this exhibition just by another gallery here. It's another gallery by the side. Yeah.
The ham. If
Yeah.
I didn't get wrong, the ham, right?
Yeah, that's right. And we are still in touch with people there. Okay, so let's go to another. So this is the entrance, and this is someone is looking at the sculpture.
Yeah.
So this is one of sculpture.
Yeah. This is close to the front door. This is
And a tiny sculpture by the window, people, if you can see. And let's see.
This is a close look to those tiny sculpture, and of course a little bit out of focus, but I believe I intend to do that.
This is a very nice photo itself.
It's I kind of forget. Maybe it's because of the glass, so it looks like out of focus.
Yeah. What did you feel when you were taking this photo?
Well, I think it might sound cliche, but yeah, I think I got some hinge at that time, so I took it.
Yeah, I like this one. And
Another one.
yeah, lots of,
Yes.
I think this is a very good spot because we actually attract quite a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know we didn't
We didn't count.
and we didn't have some kind of QR code. Everybody can scan the QR code. We should have done it. But just imagine if we have done all those things, we probably already collect some kind of fan base. Yeah, there will be I don't know, maybe 100 people. Like they can probably continue following the artist until now. But I think we attract quite lots of people.
Yeah. Because I remember we kind of went there every day, and every day there are new newcomer to appreciate this work.
Yeah, I think not only the painting, I mean the sculpture. I still think those sculptures are more unique than the painting. The painting were nice, but painting are more, I think, more common in the exhibition there.
Sure.
Along with those.
Yeah. And sculpture, I don't know. For me, sculpture are always more interesting than painting because they are more alive for me.
Yeah.
Although we don't allow people to touch this sculpture either, but there is one concept, one idea in my mind that sculptures are for the touching. Right? Sculpture is something that either you use your eyes or you use your hands. It make you feel like touching it. Right? That's quite different from painting.
Yeah, that if so, the sculpture, the installation need to be designed a different way. It's almost like you are designing a furniture. So you want to be sure there's no safety issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like because the sculpture, the style we at the time, you don't want people to touch them. Yeah, because
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's make it very sharp.
This is, yeah, you can I don't know if the audience can tell. These are actually made of paper, so they are not strong at all. That's one of the reasons that we won't allow people to touch it.
Ideally, we should also, I don't know. Maybe we should also have a better protection. I don't know, some kind of boundary. But it's fine. I think we concern
We
the
do.
things.
We actually do for those little one, but
Yeah,
it's
for the little one. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think too much about that. Because that can cause some issue. Especially when they are children.
Yeah.
Because for adult, they know. Yeah. So the next one, this is when you enter the entrance, you can choose to go to the front or go upstairs. And this
Yes.
is the first painting here. You can see the other one here. I think if we don't notice, people probably think those paintings are already there for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, quite fitting, and I believe that's what we wanted to do. We don't want to have exhibition that our work and the space are not fitting each other, right? So that's also a reason why we finally choose this place. Because we thought we can feel that this space has the potential to fit our work in.
Yeah. It's a small sign to point out, giving direction.
A little sculpture.
Our friend, he's there having a store in Pier 2.
Yeah, I believe he might still play guitars there.
Yeah. And this is also a nice picture. It's very sharp here. Yeah. The focus is very clear.
Yeah.
I like that. Although Kaohsiung is not the best known for the artistic activities, especially commercially, but we can still find a lot of people who appreciate it.
Yeah. But I thought, well, I thought it also depends on how you do it, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, no matter where you are, um, a better design exhibition always attracts more people. And yeah, although we did it, but I think we can say this one is quite worth visiting.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the second floor.
Yeah, I had a more difficult time to arrange those on the second floor.
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, eventually we still find a way. I believe it's kind of sticker.
Yeah, because in a way, I think it's a less, how do you say, less serious to install this way. Yeah.
Yeah, but that might be the best way we can do at that time.
Yeah.
We really let go of the wall that usually you have, and it's also not quite possible to hang so many paintings from ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can be dangerous to do that. Yeah.
But it's also nice, I think. Besides the way we install them, if you put aside the way we install them, because you can't really see it, right? You can't see the part that the paintings were installed. But I think we also offer a contrast between the first floor and the second floor, right? The first floor we have the convenient wall for installation, but the second floor we only have some glasses around to do that. But yeah, you can see there are two views for you to appreciate the overall view. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that this exhibition is called a view, and I think that is of course quite important to mention. Right?
Yeah, I mean, this is, I think it is also very, probably the first time the artist try to do this, because I don't think this is something even usual for the artist himself, and
Yeah, I remember he at first he couldn't even imagine to finish this amount of our work.
yeah,
But eventually, we proved that this is possible. This can be completed.
this is a nice photo. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like there's a story there. I like this, because we put it by the windows.
Yes.
So it's
So
like
we have two sides
yeah.
of audience.
I think it really enhance, those window in a way. And fortunately, there's a nothing there's a no accident happen because
Yeah. Yeah.
like
People were all.
no one
People.
destroy them. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think most of people trying to figure out what are they. Yeah, I think this is um, also a little bit like origami. Yeah.
Yeah. You can say they. Mm, yeah, they look like. It feels like.
Yeah.
But of course, um, theoretically they are not.
Yeah.
Because for origami you have to fold them. But will you
Yeah.
say the artist fold this sculpture?
No.
Probably
No.
not
No.
the
No.
way. Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's a. But I think people
But
might
they have the
relate
same
it.
entries. They have the same
Mm.
yeah, they have same kind of same entries. So for you to yeah,
Yeah.
to enjoy.
This is about the installation.
Yeah. And by the way, do you remember why didn't we why didn't we propose to put different colors in those sculpture? Did you remember that?
I think the initial idea was to. I think there's a few reasons there. First reason was to connect to people who already familiar with his um, calligraphy style. Because if you see like those color can be related to the calligraphy, yeah.
Yeah.
And second, I think we try to make sure the series of the art direction we gave was to make sure it goes back to the very beginning of his element, so he can start to recreate. And the best way is to make sure you go back
There
to
are
the
no
black and white.
too much distraction.
Exactly. And then plus a little bit red, it is to highlight, yeah, to highlight. And when it's like when the world was created in the beginning, you you have all those very extreme temperature, and then eventually you create something. Yeah. So that is, I think this is the format. This is a basic direction, and the rest will be the creation of the elaboration of the artist. So he decided to compose this way, and it just also by the chance is the same color, you know, the
The coffee shop
format of the
use,
coffee shop.
yes.
Yeah. So we just greatly use it. So look, whenever we use the red, it becomes very, very eye-catching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't have lots of red. Most of we try to be low key. If you see all those things here, yeah, there's a little bit more here, but generally we don't see lots of. Even this is black and white. Yeah, this is your album.
Yeah.
So I think in most of case, we try to make sure you can easily, because I think that one of the tendency of the artist is he try to put too much.
Yeah.
And by restricting at least the color and the form, I believe it's also a good strategy. Yeah.
It helps to concentrate his power, his strength.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. People are starting.
So many of those photos are very good photos. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. But I think that's yeah. If you went there every day, you'll find some interesting angle. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll also try to document this this space as well.
It's a very nice shadow here, reflection. Yeah.
Reflection.
Those are like painting. Yeah. And at the time we should also interview those people.
Yeah. Something we didn't.
Very nice. Yeah. Like if we collect those interview quotation.
Yeah. Something that is absolutely helpful, but yeah, why probably I don't know. We just didn't think of those things at that time, or we were too busy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did talk to some people, but we didn't do any interview or those document, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a very good photo. You see this is symmetrical balance there, yeah?
Mm. Yeah, I think it just some angles that I found interesting. So
There's a texture and part of the painting. Oh, there's also, this is your arm, yeah? Your own reflection, yeah. Yeah, so it's very good, yeah.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't have a proper lens. If we have more range in terms of lens, then it can be even better, yeah.
Yeah. The artist. Yeah.
Very conventional photo.
Yeah.
Another conventional photo, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is also very good photos, yeah.
Yeah. Direction.
Yeah.
Seems like. It was fun taking those photos.
Mm, yeah, I
I
was
feel
very,
quite free at that time taking
yeah,
those photos.
I think it was great. I think those are very important. I even think some of those photos can be for sale. And so for all the audience you're following,
If
please
you're interested in.
expect our online store to, yeah, we're going to have some promotion for those some of the photos as well. Yeah, I mean, I always feel like, you create something from creating something else. Like you're just constantly creating. If you have a good concept,
It's like a branch of a tree. Right?
exactly,
First, you develop the trunk, but eventually there will be some unexpected
is it?
branches coming
Yeah,
out.
I think that's the whole purpose. It should grow organically. It's not like,
Yeah,
okay, here you
yeah,
go.
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a painter. I do painting. Like, no, I don't think this is the idea. I don't think it's a natural idea. I don't think it's intuitive. Yeah, you should just
And
release.
yeah, don't um yeah, especially when it comes to the process of creation. I think the one who shouldn't, the one who least, what should I say? The one who shouldn't restrict yourself the most is yourself. But throughout the time, I found this is also some process. I was I think freedom is really important for a person, for anyone. But sometimes the restrictions comes from where you didn't expect. You don't know, you don't even realize that you give yourself those restrictions. And when you find them, it is a chance to free yourself more.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, restriction are like the conditions. So without that, we cannot be human, which is fine. But it depends on where you use it. Yeah.
Or if you can sense it, if you can
Exactly.
found them, because if you can find them, because of course not everybody can be so free as in such kind of society, but when it comes to the mental part, I think most of the restrictions are just from ourselves. So once you detect them and you remove them, you earn something, and you should.
Yeah. I think one of the practice for me, I think for all the people who are interested in art or business, it's also like you need to recognize something. You need to recognize what is valuable and try to enlarge it. Yeah, try to show it, to showcase. So whenever there's something you think is you think there's you appreciate, you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to tell people by showing it or by any way, you know. That's why I think a continuation of creating is necessary, because you don't just stop. You don't just like, okay, I'm in this environment. I'm in this sequence, and I only want to do this. It doesn't make sense for me. There will be, for example, in this exhibition, we just check. There are even more than what we show. Yeah, there are much more. There are human interaction. There's a valuable conversation, and there are different way of presentation we did. And there's visiting of the gallery. We didn't document it. Yeah, we didn't document all those things, and those are also really valuable moment, and even it can be something to valuable in the commercial sense. But many of them, I think, of course, we learn from the process. But if I look back, there's so many we can improve. There's so many we can do.
We didn't know at that time.
Exactly. We definitely can document more if we realize at the time. Like, I think I didn't realize that until recently. Maybe the coming 3 or 4 years, I just realized documentary is so important. And by doing that, it actually also enhance your image. Yeah, like, let's say, because I think there's also some kind of interpretation. Like, if you are interviewed, for example, if you are interviewed, then you are important. If you are interviewed in a public place, then people might think you are important. It is a thing. It is also very important to be able to feel comfortable to do that. Yeah. So yeah, I think those things we didn't realize at the time, but it was actually a very good. It was a very good.
It was. I thought it was. I thought it was based on probably a more conventional exhibition method.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But with some commercial business ideas, it can be richer.
Yeah, mainly I think it was because of me. I didn't have enough business sense at the time.
We all didn't have.
Yeah. Otherwise, in this kind of occasion, let's say if we have a better setting, and let's say we interview people every 3 days, like in this place where people can see, and we bring in more lighting, or like whatever, we make a real setting. It doesn't even have to be inside the space. It can be outside the space.
Yeah.
We don't want to disturb people. Yeah. But if we have a real setting, and that would be really helpful. Yeah, for ourselves, and also for people to understand. It is something more. You can be a part of it. Yeah, like, I think that would be very interesting. Yeah. But maybe we do again in another place, then we will do it.
That's bigger.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much, Yakumo.
You too.
We went back to this journey again. And thank you everybody for following. And if you have any question, or if you want to know more about this artist or this show and this exhibition, how do we do the curation, and of course the music, please feel free to contact us. And then see you next time.
See you.
See you.